This video is sponsored by Casetify. What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and the new iPhones just dropped, and you might have picked up the new iPhone 15, or maybe you went hard and got the iPhone 15 Pro Max. No matter which of the new iPhones you got, your boy, of course, has got you covered with some of the best accessories you can get your hands on. Now, if you know me, you know I refuse to walk around with my phone without a case unless it's for a video. So we gotta talk about today's sponsor, Casetify. Now, Casetify has been in the case making game for years, and they are low-key becoming one of the most protective phone case brands that you can get your hands on right now. So they offer a few different models. This one is their Impact case, and it offers 4 times military grade protection. So they've got their Impact case, Bounce, and a new one called Ultra Bounce. And this Ultra Bounce case offers 10 times military grade protection. And Casetify even sent me some really cool packaging with all of their cases, but with a surprise at the bottom that had a solid block of their EcoShock material, as well as the material you'll find in other cases. And this is a pretty cool demo because we dropped 2 metal balls onto each solid block, and you can see just how well the EcoShock material absorbs impact compared to other case materials. It is night and day. So if you ever drop your phone, you know the edges of the case are gonna take that hit really well. So with these cases, you know the corners are going to be protected because these will absorb the shock and make sure your phone's okay. Now, I know you peeped that this says UAC on it. These cases are also extremely customizable, and even some other brand collabs that Casetify has. So if there's something that kind of fits your style that you like, there's gonna be a ton of options for you. And of course, one of the coolest things about these cases is that they're made from recycled cases. Now, of course, if you guys wanna customize and pick one up for yourself, you can go to the link in the description. That's casetify.com/UrAvgConsumer, and you can save 15% off your order today. So definitely go check that out and protect your investment. But now that we talked about how to protect your iPhone, which I think everyone should be doing, let's talk about some MagSafe accessories. So the first thing we've got is this MagSafe kickstand from Alumu. So you can smack this thing right on top of here and basically functions as a kickstand. What's nice is that it is completely adjustable. It's got this 360 ring over here. It also kind of acts like a fidget spinner of some sort. So if you ever get bored, you know, you can just kind of spin your iPhone around, maybe you spin this guy around, you know, fidget spinner stuff. It's actually really addicting, I'm not gonna lie. Now, this thing does have like a secret feature. So if you wanna pop this thing off, so right here, you can actually push this up and you get access to this small ceramic blade. So if you need to do an unboxing or something, you know how we usually just grab our keys and we try to use that to break the plastic, it always sucks. Now you can just have something right on your phone. So I think that's pretty convenient. It's sharp enough to open like packaging tape. I don't think it's not sharp enough to like really hurt somebody. I will say though, this is my second one. I had the first one for a while, and I gotta say, over time, this gets pretty loose. So that's something to keep in mind. Some might not like that. It does make it a little bit easier to spin the phone around, but just wanna give you guys a heads up. Now, next up, we've got a water bottle. So this water bottle's from Rhino Shield, and it has a feature you just wouldn't expect. Well, I guess we're talking about MagSafe, so you can expect MagSafe, but it's actually right at the top. So it's got this MagSafe ring at the very top that you can pull open, so you can have your phone on here. And you might be wondering, Judd, what on earth am I gonna do with that? But hear me out. This is gonna be great for the gym goers. So the gym goers who like to record themselves and, you know, check on their progress, see what their form is like if they're out there solo. This is going to be good for you because you can have your phone here, open up your camera, and then just record yourself doing what you know, doing your squats and whatnot. But another little MagSafe accessory I got is this small little puck from Spigen. You can kind of just throw it on. It's got a ring so that you can hold on to your phone, also use it as a kickstand, like most MagSafe things do. And you know, it just makes it easier to hold if you wanna get a little reassurance that you've got a good grip on it. Not crazy special, but it adds a little bit more functionality. Now, next up, we've got this thing from the folks over at Peak Design. So what this actually is a MagSafe tripod stand. So you can just pull right here in the center, and then the legs open up and you've got yourself an adjustable stand. So if you want to use this as a tripod, again, maybe gym goers, you want to do this, or anybody who needs to record themselves vlogging or something. The only thing I will say though, while it works perfectly fine with MagSafe, the magnets aren't like super strong, so I would be a little bit careful. It's not exactly the MagSafe layout that we typically see, like the ring with that little extra piece at the bottom. It doesn't have all that, so it's not as strong, but the flexibility that you get here is pretty nice. But yeah, I like this option because it's super compact. Like you wouldn't be able to tell that you have like a full-on tripod right on your iPhone. And speaking of tripods, let's talk about some cool video accessories. So for my videographers out there, we've got this guy, the DJI Osmo Mobile 6, a handheld gimbal for your iPhone. So this thing is super compact, but you can pull it apart, it'll automatically turn it on, and it's got this magnetic handle that you can just snap on. You throw your iPhone in, make sure you're not hitting the power button. You are now ready to record. So with this, you can get some really clean looking shots if you don't have steady hands, and you can even change the orientation with the click of a button. All right, so we switched it out because we wanted to show you some of the cool features that you have built into the application. So within this app, you have the ability to use this zoom wheel right on the DJI itself. So that's some nice functionality, so you're not trying to zoom in and touch your phone and potentially shake up your shot. You can also just record with the press of a button. And if you want to switch up the cameras at any point, you can also just hit that button to go pure selfie mode. You also get tripod legs, so if you want to put it down and maybe potentially talk to the camera and get certain shots, you can. And what's also cool is that it has this cool tracking. So let's say you set your camera down and you want to walk around, the camera's going to be able to see exactly where you are and move with you. I can't go over everything in this video, but there's just so many cool things you can do with this. Oh, I almost forgot. It also has like a built-in selfie stick. So if you want to get shots that are smooth, but also further away, you can get those as well. But the last thing I'll say about this is that it also has this MagSafe option. So if you don't want to have a clamp around your phone, you can just use something like this, which will make it a lot easier to just grab your phone when you're done. Oh yeah, and one more thing, there's also this other cool accessory that you can just use to provide a bit of a fill light. You can change the brightness. I think you can even change like the color temperature depending on what you're looking for. But yeah, so for videographers, this thing offers just a lot. And now if you're a videographer, chances are you know about ProRes log now being an option on the Pro models, but nobody really wants to keep all of that crazy heavy footage on their iPhones. With USB-C now a thing, you can get external storage that you can plug right into the phone. And when you're in ProRes mode, you'll see the USB-C show up. You get your extra time here. This is something I would trust. This is the Samsung T7 Shield. Since it's lightweight and it's rugged, you don't really have to worry about this as you're outdoors shooting your shots. It'll be nice and protected and you can get a ton of storage. So I found out about this a little while ago, and this is a pretty awesome tool if you're really into mobile videography. So you can actually just pop this thing open. It's got these wheels and it'll give you some really sick slider shots. So you go ahead and turn this thing on. So right now we've got it at an angle. So as you can see, we've got this cool like spinning motion. Let's say you want it to just be straight. You can line it up and then you just get like a nice, super smooth panning shot. This could be a really valuable tool for cinematography with your phone. But if you want to switch it up and get some like cool angles, you can grab something like this from Joby, throw it on here. You can turn it around, you can get different angles depending on what you need. So if you want to go ahead and grab some like cool talking shots of yourself, you can just do something like this. Shots will come out looking really sick and smooth. It's like a music video or something. But as you do here, it does make some noise. So if you want to record audio as well, might not be the move. Now when it comes to recording audio, I've got a favorite. It's the Rode Video Mic. This one does have USB-C. So you can plug it right into your phone and then you guys can hear it for yourself. This is the quality that you get directly from it. What's nice is that it also comes with this dead cat. What this is for is to help reduce the wind sounds that you'll hear outside. But yeah, nice and easy. Just pop it in, Use this if you're outdoors and it's windy, and you're good to go. And if you wanna make sure this thing goes nowhere, you can throw this guy on that comes with it. Gives you a little extra reassurance that it won't move or anything, and you'll be pretty good to go. Now, if you don't wanna stand too close to your phone to record your audio, you can grab one of these labs from Anker. This is the AnkerWork M650. Now, what's cool about this is that it comes in this charging case so that you can have your mics. You get 2 of them, and you also get your receiver over here. And with this receiver, you do also get a Lightning and USB-C adapter. Then you can add this right to the bottom of your phone. And now we're getting audio right from our lav. Now, obviously, you can just clip this onto your shirt, get your audio. But a lot of people these days are shooting interview style videos with people on the street. We've seen that really blow up on social media lately. So if you want a nice easy way of getting your own voice with one of these and the other person's voice, you just clip this onto them. You'll be able to get both of them at the same time. You can see your levels, your battery, all that good stuff. And this is pretty cool because it gives you a lot of flexibility outside of just the iPhone. I think you can also hook this up to your regular cameras if you just need a lav system. If you want to take your audio up to the next level, this is definitely a good way to do it. And having a charging case like this is just dope. Now, unfortunately, with the USB-C, we didn't see any upgrades to charging speeds. So the max charging you'll be able to get out of your iPhone is still 27 watts, but how many of you are fully taking advantage of this? I'd say a lot of people out there are not getting the full juice out of their iPhone that they could be getting. So you might want to pick up something like this. This is a charger from UGreen that gives you up to 45 watts of charging. And I found this on Amazon for like 26 bucks. So I feel like this is a no-brainer so that you can get the fastest charging speeds, as well as the ability to charge potentially something else at the same time, maybe your AirPods. But yeah, a charger like this is a must-have. I'll try and throw in some more charging options in the description or embedded in this video, but I feel like this is one of the best that I saw for the money. Now, we talked about needing 27 watts, right? Well, how do you know if you're actually getting that? You get one of these USB-C cables. So these are actually pretty inexpensive on Amazon these days, but what's cool about these cables is that they have a built-in OLED screen that lets you know exactly how much juice you're getting. So we'll plug one of these in, throw it into the wall, grab our iPhone, and you guys can see 26 watts right now. So pretty much the maximum. With something like this, not only can you see how fast it's charging, but it also just lets you know you're getting juice at a good rate. And these cables are pretty long. You can get it from like 10 to 20 bucks. I'll include some of my favorite options, of course, in the description. Not to mention they're durable braided cables, so they should last a while too. Now, you know me, I had to bring out a portable charger. This one is a pretty cool looking transparent portable charger. Transparent tech is always nice. But I love the fact that this thing is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery. It can deliver power up to 100 watts, so you can charge like your MacBook with this as well. It does have a built-in screen. Now, what I don't like is that it doesn't show you just like the watts and your charging speed. Now, I think technically you can do the math, right, Dom? You can do the math and multiply and figure out what your charging speed is, but we don't want to do any math. We just want it to charge, right? But that's the only downside. But like I said, for the everyday person who's not going to want to do the math, get one of these cables, plug in, and you know you're good to go. It also has a USB-A port for, some of them older devices out there. Not to mention, it's also got a built-in flashlight. Who's mad at an extra feature, right? And I think these typically go for like 60 bucks on Amazon, but they have like these crazy coupons, and I think you can get it for less than 40, like 39 bucks right now. 39 bucks for this guy is a sweet deal. And check it out, you guys. We also have this small portable charger from iWalk. Now, this is nice because you can just clip it right into your phone. It goes right into the USB-C port, and you can pretty much charge your phone and walk around with it as it's attached to your phone. It's 4,800 milliamp hours, so it'll probably charge your phone just once, depending on which model you have. And it's got a little small LED screen on the front, so you can see just how much juice it's got left. So if you don't feel like walking around with like a giant portable charger, this is a nice one that you can take around with you in your purse or backpack without it taking up too much space. Now, for those folks out there who just want to go nuts and just charge up their MacBooks and their iPhones and possibly their iPads or Apple Watches all at the same time, you got this beast of a charger. This is a 130 watt charger from Nomad. This thing is solid. It feels really good in the hand. It feels premium, offers a lot of power, and you can pretty much be sure that you're gonna get really great charging speeds for multiple devices at the same time. And last thing I'll say about charging, also from Nomad, we got this cool transparent charger. This one is like a limited edition, so probably worth it to scoop one of these up. This is a 30-watt charger. So it's a single charger over here. It'll charge your iPhone at the max speeds. So, you know, it looks cool if you're really into like the whole transparent tech thing, and it's pretty compact. Definitely worth picking up. Now this one right here is just a PSA. So I know a lot of gamers out there are familiar with the backbone controller adapter for smartphones. The iPhone had one with a built-in lightning adapter. This one is USB Type-C. If you try to plug this thing in, it'll absolutely fit. But if you try to go into the backbone app, you'll see that it says, please connect a controller to continue. It absolutely just cannot detect it. Wait for Backbone to either, I don't know, provide a firmware update or something, but you can still pick up like a standard controller, like a DualSense controller. This will work just fine. Now, of course, you guys know we're going to have to talk about some audio, some earbuds for personal listening. This is going to be the easiest to recommend. It's in a case right now, so you probably can't tell. But the AirPods Pro 2nd generation. These are the ones with USB-C. So this is easily like the best option in terms of earbuds that you can get. They have a bunch of cool features within the case where you can use your iPhone to locate the exact position in case you misplace it or something. You can make the case ring. The audio sounds good. They've got these new modes like adaptive mode and even conversation awareness mode, which can completely change the way you use your earbuds. Very cool stuff. I'll probably do a full video on like some of the newer features that have come out for this. But as of right now, it's kind of hard to beat these. They just work so well with the iPhone. Now, if you want to step out of like the Apple ecosystem a little bit, maybe pair up your earbuds with other devices that aren't Apple. These guys right here, these are the Sony WF-1000X Mark Vs. These are extremely comfortable to use. They offer a ton of features. Of course, the sound quality is great. Noise cancellation is amazing. These are the ones you're gonna wanna look at as like a must-have if you're not going the AirPods route. I actually did a comparison video between the two of these, so if you're interested in just trying to make a decision, I'll have a link to that video down below in the description as well. Now, if you wanna just, I don't know, go crazy a little bit and step outside of just Apple or Sony, JBL's got some interesting options. These are the JBL Tour Pro 2s. Now, these are a really solid pair of earbuds as well. I think they sound pretty good. They look fine. They're not bad looking earbuds, but what's pretty special about these is their case has like a built-in screen. So you can change up all kinds of settings. You can control a lot of different stuff right here from the case. So you don't actually need to pull out your phone. You can just pull out your case, play and pause your music, skip to the next track, control your volume. You can do all of that right here. So just wanted to throw in a quick wild card for you guys. But if you guys want some of like the more inexpensive options, I know you do, I'll have more things listed down below. And last but not least, we've got this guy right here, the JBL Go 3. So if you just need like a portable speaker, something you want to pair up with your iPhone to just chill, play music with, this sounds really good. It's obviously got a rugged design. I think it's like water resistant as well. So this is a really solid option if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want good sounding audio. Definitely pick this up. I'm personally a huge fan, but that about wraps it up. We talked about a lot of different accessories here. Hopefully some caught your attention. Now, if any of these don't do it for you, we also have some great recommendation in previous iPhone accessory videos that will be down below in the description as well. So you guys can go ahead and check those out. If you got the new iPhone 15 or 15 Pro, any of them, just don't buy any of the things that are lightning based. That's my pro tip for you. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Until then, it's your average consumer. Peace. My review videos in the description as well. Later.